In the global entertainment industry, few names have reached the level of recognition, consistency, and cultural impact that Jungkook has achieved. As a member of BTS, one of the most influential music groups in history, he has not only contributed to record-breaking albums, sold-out world tours, and trend-setting performances, but has also distinguished himself as an individual artist with remarkable skill, versatility, and professionalism. His rise from a promising young trainee to an international music icon has been well documented in media and academic studies alike, making his every career milestone a topic of interest among industry professionals and fans across the globe. The announcement that Jungkook had won a prestigious award quickly became one of the most discussed entertainment news items of the season. While awards are not new to his career, the significance of this particular recognition lay in its combination of industry prestige, competitive selection process, and its symbolic value in acknowledging his growth as both a performer and a cultural figure. The award was part of a major annual ceremony that draws attention from global audiences, bringing together the most respected names in music, film, and other creative fields. For Jungkook, this win served as an important validation of his artistry in a context that extended beyond commercial success. The award ceremony was scheduled to take place at a high-profile venue, known for hosting world-class cultural events and equipped with state-of-the-art production facilities. Organizers had anticipated significant attendance due to the scale of the nominees, but the announcement of Jungkook's participation as an honoree resulted in a dramatic surge in ticket demand. Reports indicated that within hours of confirmation, available seats were sold out, and fan groups began coordinating large-scale attendance plans from multiple regions. This resulted in one of the most concentrated gatherings of Jungkook's supporters at a single event in recent memory. For the city hosting the ceremony, this was more than just an awards night. It was a logistical challenge and an economic opportunity. Hotels, restaurants, and transportation services prepared for a sudden influx of international visitors. Local authorities coordinated with event organizers to ensure safety, crowd control, and smooth execution, as the presence of such a large fan base required careful planning. From airport arrivals to the entrance of the venue, a constant stream of fans was expected to create a festive yet high-pressure environment. In the days leading up to the event, media outlets released special coverage segments, examining Jungkook's contributions to the industry and predicting possible highlights of the evening. Industry analysts noted that his win would represent a shift in recognition patterns, as the award in question had historically been given to artists with longer solo discographies. This meant that Jungkook's selection was a testament not only to his popularity, but to the perceived artistic depth of his work, even within a relatively condensed solo portfolio. The anticipation surrounding the event was further amplified by the fact that Jungkook had maintained a relatively low profile in public appearances over the past few months. While active in music production and selective collaborations, he had not participated in many live events, leading to speculation about his plans for the award night. Would he deliver a performance? Would he make an acceptance speech that hinted at future projects? These questions became central talking points among fans and commentators alike. The event also sparked discussions on social media platforms about the broader implications of his win. Some analysts argued that it reinforced the global relevance of K-pop within the mainstream entertainment industry, proving that language and regional origins were no longer barriers to artistic recognition on a global scale. Others pointed to the meticulous branding, production quality, and cross-media engagement strategies that have defined Jungkook's career as key factors contributing to his influence and eventual award. As the award night approached, images began circulating of fans arriving in the host city, carrying banners, light sticks, and coordinated outfits. Fan clubs organized charity drives, cultural exhibitions, and community meetups to coincide with the event, further transforming it from a singular awards show into a multi-day cultural gathering. This level of coordinated fan activity attracted attention from both local and international news outlets, who recognized the phenomenon as an example of how modern fandom extends far beyond passive support into active, organized participation in cultural milestones. From an industry perspective, the ceremony's organizers also benefited from the heightened visibility. Sponsorship deals were expanded, live broadcast rights were negotiated at premium rates, and digital streaming platforms prepared for record-breaking viewership numbers. The presence of Jungkook was expected to significantly boost the event's online engagement, with trends and hashtags planned in advance by both official marketing teams and fan communities. On the night before the event, the atmosphere in the host city was unmistakably charged with anticipation. News crews set up outside the venue to capture early arrivals, while social media accounts dedicated to real-time updates counted down the hours. Analysts predicted that Jungkook's appearance would dominate entertainment headlines for days following the ceremony, regardless of the broader outcomes of the night. This chapter serves as an overview of the circumstances leading up to Jungkook's prestigious award win and the resulting surge in fan presence. The following chapters will explore the nature of the award itself, the specifics of Jungkook's career that contributed to this recognition, the operational and cultural dynamics of the event, and the measurable impact it has had on both his trajectory and the wider entertainment industry. The award that Jungkook received holds a distinctive place in the entertainment industry's hierarchy of honors. Established several decades ago, it was designed to recognize outstanding achievements in music with a focus on both artistic merit and cultural impact. Over the years, it has expanded in scope to include contributions that bridge global markets, acknowledging artists who have succeeded in creating work that resonates beyond their domestic industries. The selection criteria are rigorous, involving multiple stages of evaluation and a diverse panel of judges drawn from respected figures in music production, journalism, academia, and event organization. The award's history is one of steady evolution, adapting to the shifting dynamics of the music business. Originally confined to recognizing regional success, it gradually incorporated international categories as the globalization of entertainment intensified. By the late 2000s, the award had become one of the most watched indicators of an artist's influence in cross-border markets. Receiving it not only enhances an artist's professional reputation, but also signals to industry peers that their work has achieved a benchmark level of excellence recognized by a critical and global audience. From a procedural standpoint, the award selection process begins months before the actual ceremony. Eligible works and performances are nominated based on their release date, commercial performance, and critical reception. However, unlike some awards that rely heavily on commercial metrics alone, this particular honor places significant emphasis on originality, technical proficiency, and the ability to innovate within the genre. In Jungkook's case, his solo material and collaborative projects were both assessed for their musical arrangement, lyrical content, vocal execution, and production quality. The panel also took into consideration his contributions to live performances, where his precision and stage discipline were noted as differentiating factors. One of the reasons the award is regarded so highly is the transparency of its judging process. The organization responsible for its administration publishes a detailed outline of the evaluation criteria, as well as the composition of the judging panel for each year. This level of openness has built trust among artists and audiences alike, minimizing the controversies that sometimes accompany award selections in other contexts. The award's governing body also maintains strict conflict of interest policies, ensuring that judges with direct financial or professional ties to nominees are recused from relevant voting sessions. The category in which Jungkook was honored is traditionally competitive, often featuring nominees from a range of musical traditions. In the most recent cycle, the shortlist included performers from multiple continents, each with substantial career achievements and distinctive artistic styles. Industry analysts described the competition as particularly intense, noting that the diversity of genres represented in the final nominations reflected broader changes in how audiences consume music in the digital era. Streaming platforms, social media trends, and cross-genre collaborations have all blurred traditional boundaries, making it more challenging to compare nominees on a purely stylistic basis. For Jungkook, winning in this context was not just about surpassing fellow nominees in popularity. The evaluation leaned heavily on sustained performance quality and evidence of artistic development over time. His work demonstrated adaptability, incorporating elements from pop, R&B, and contemporary electronic production without diluting his signature vocal approach. The panel's assessment emphasized that such versatility is rare, particularly in artists who have also maintained a central role in a globally active group like BTS. The award also functions as a career milestone in practical terms. Recipients typically experience increased opportunities for international collaborations, festival invitations, and higher-profile media coverage. Event organizers and record labels often see a recipient's win as a signal of both credibility and market potential. In past years, winners have leveraged the recognition to negotiate more favorable contractual terms, expand into new creative ventures, or secure brand partnerships aligned with their artistic image. While Jungkook's career was already operating at a high level of visibility, the award nonetheless offers strategic advantages for any forthcoming solo or group endeavors. It is important to note that the ceremony itself is designed to underscore the award's significance. Production standards are consistently high, with live broadcasts reaching audiences across multiple time zones. Acceptance speeches, though brief, are often analyzed for indications of future projects or shifts in an artist's career direction. In Jungkook's case, the expectation of his appearance was itself a driving factor in increased viewership projections for the broadcast. The award organizers, recognizing his broad appeal, scheduled his category in a prominent segment of the evening to maximize audience retention. The symbolic value of the award extends beyond the recipient. It also contributes to ongoing conversations about the inclusivity and diversity of global entertainment recognition systems. Historically, awards of this stature were dominated by Western artists, with limited representation from non-English-speaking performers. Jungkook's win adds to the growing body of evidence that the landscape is changing and that evaluative standards are adapting to accommodate a wider range of artistic voices. This shift is not purely cosmetic. It reflects measurable changes in global listening habits, where multilingual playlists and cross-cultural collaborations are now commonplace. From a fan perspective, the award serves as a validation of long-term support. Many fans had followed Jungkook's trajectory from his early career, documenting his growth through unofficial translations, archival footage, and active promotion on social platforms. While the award itself is determined by an independent panel, the consistent advocacy and visibility maintained by fans undeniably contribute to an artist's cultural footprint. Analysts have noted that while fan campaigns cannot directly influence the judging process for this award, they can create the momentum and exposure that bring an artist's work to the attention of key industry figures. As with any major recognition, the award is also a reference point for future evaluations of Jungkook's career. Industry reports, academic studies, and media retrospectives will likely list it among his notable achievements, framing it as evidence of his ability to navigate both group and solo activities successfully. The timing of the award, occurring while BTS's group activities are in a transitional phase, positions it as a strategic reinforcement of his individual relevance. Independent of collective projects. In summary, the award Jungkook received is one of the most respected honors in the music industry, with a clear and credible selection process, high levels of competition, and significant implications for the recipient's career trajectory. His win in this category reflects both his artistic capabilities and the evolving nature of global music recognition. The next chapter will examine his career journey leading up to this point, detailing the milestones, challenges, and strategic choices that laid the groundwork for this achievement. Jungkook's path to winning a prestigious music award was the result of more than a decade of sustained professional development, strategic career decisions, and consistent artistic output. His journey began at a remarkable